Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new here, or welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we are going to be doing another challenge. We're going to be trying to read the same amount of pages as I have picked up my phone with for the week, so Monday to Friday. I have finished this challenge now. It's actually the Saturday afterwards, so I know how I've done, but I forgot to film an intro. And so I wanted to let you know, obviously at the start of the video, I am on holiday, so you'll see kind of that side of it, and then you'll see me get back into the UK. I screenshotted the pickups in March time because I didn't want to kind of subconsciously pick up my phone less in a week when I knew I was going to be filming this kind of coming up. So I kind of screenshotted them, put them to one side, and then each day I didn't know how many pickups it was going to be. So I thought that was a good way of doing it. So without further ado, I will let you go back to TIBCLAURENH, who's in Turkey, and see how many pages we got for Monday and how we get on. Hi guys, so it's day one of the reading pickups challenge. So I will put a picture of my Monday pickups here. I took these screenshots a month or so ago, in March I believe. So I thought I'll take them and then I'll do it a few months later. So it's like an accurate representation that I'm not just using the weeks before, because I've not gone on my phone that much. And today's pages is 65 pages, which I think is an all right number. So I'm gonna go settle into the lounge chair and try and get those pages read. I will let you in on a little secret, as I do. I'm not limiting myself to that number, nor am I going to like just stop at that number. But I also will say, because of my 24-hour reading challenge, I haven't finished the second book in the London series. So I'm gonna start a new book for this video, but I will be finishing that one today as well. So I think I've already read like 30 or 40 pages, but they won't count. We're gonna start All In by Lynn Barnes.
Steps, rhythm in the air, in this summer heat we don't care. Feel the breezes lifting us high, we're chasing the waves, touching the sky, together we rise, no looking back. This summer vibe is on the right track. Summer vibes, we're feeling the heat, dancing all night to the ocean beat. Under the stars, we're never alone.
Hi guys, I thought I'd give you an update after day one. So obviously as you've seen, I finished my pages. I got to page, I think 69 in the video. I have continued to read, but that got me to about 15% of the way through All In. This is book 3 in the Natural series, and it focuses more on Sloane's attribute of the numbers side of things, and obviously you're following them in their kind of relations with the FBI. I am really enjoying it. I am continuing to read it this evening because, like I say, I have been really enjoying it, and I didn't want to say that's the only pages I can read for the day, especially when I'm on holiday. I don't have much to do this evening or any evening, so I wanted to be able to continue on reading, but I just wanted that to be like the bare minimum. So I'm going to continue reading this evening, and then we can carry on with our pages tomorrow. I think tomorrow's like 140 something pages. I will obviously give you the correct number in the morning and where we'd have to read up to in order to achieve that. So I'm going to carry on reading now, and then we can see where I need to read up to tomorrow. It might be that I end up finishing this book tomorrow and then have to start Bad Blood, which is book 4 in the Natural series, and then we'll see where we go for the rest of the week. Good morning, guys. It is a glorious day in Llucyreads, or Turkey, and it's another day of the challenge. So today I'm going to be reading 143 pages at least, obviously. Yesterday I read significantly more. So I'm on page 153 of All In, but I also finished the London book 2, which I think I had around 100 pages left in. So I've been reading on average about 200 to 300 pages a day, just because that's quite literally all I'm doing. So yeah, I'm going to read 143 pages. I have worked that out that will take me to 296, which is midway through a chapter. So I'll get to the end of the chapter and I'll be on chapter 52, and that will be page 301. So it looks likely that I'll probably finish this book today, and then we can start on Bad Blood tomorrow or something different. But yeah, I'm gonna sit and maybe do some reading now. I've got a massage booked for midday, so I'm very excited for that. and that's in about 45 minutes. So I might get some reading done now, I might not. I do feel like I've cheated this challenge a little bit by being on holiday and just getting so much reading done. I do feel like I'm probably gonna have to try and do the challenge again, maybe in the summer or towards like Christmas time, when I've been on my phone a little bit more and I've got life as well getting in the way. But yeah, I mean, Thursday and Friday will be a challenge because I'll be back home, and Thursday I'll be so tired because I land at like 1:10 if it's on time. I was delayed coming out, so we shall see. But I will speak to you guys later. I'm probably, like I say, gonna sit now and get some reading in before my massage and then finish off my pages afterwards. Good morning guys, you join me again from the sofa. I didn't film anything last night because I ended up bumping into a couple of the people that I travelled with and sat with them yesterday reading, or not reading, chatting. So I didn't end up reading a lot until the evening, which meant I didn't finish my pages until about 1 AM this morning. So I did finish my pages yesterday and read a little bit more. And then today we're on 133 pages left, or for the day. I have around 73 pages left of this. I think it's 72 pages left of All In by Lynn Barnes. So I need to finish All In, and then I've got 61 pages of another book, which I'm thinking potentially going straight onto Bad Blood or having a look at what other books I've got in series on here, because I think between the next few days I can potentially finish another book. So we shall see. What other books have I got on here? I've got Taken From Her Home. That's like freaking me out a little bit. I've got Take a Hint, Danny Brown, The Enemy, As Good as Dead, Caravel, or Yours Truly. So we'll see. I'll let you know when I decide what book to pick up next. I'm thinking Bad Blood just so I can finish off the series, but I'll let you know. But so far I'm loving All In. At the moment it's a 5 stars. I'm really, really enjoying it, and this is my favourite one in the series so far. So I will give you like full updates and thoughts when I have finished, and you guys can like see how I do and what I think. But yeah, we shall see. I'm in the same position, I'm in the same clothes, but I just wanted to say that I finished All In. Woohoo! I read the last 70 odd pages and I finished the book. 5 stars. What was that ending? If you've read the book, you'll know, but what was that ending? I'm shook. There was a point where I had an inkling, and I was like, oh, imagine if this happened, or imagine if this was the case. But I kind of was like, no, that's not gonna be the case. Obviously, a few things have led to you believe that that's not the case, and then obviously Lynn Barnes put it in there. I'm now definitely reading Bad Blood next. Like, I need to know what happens, so I'm flying home tonight, so I need to pack. So I'm gonna go pack, and then I've got this room until 3 o'clock. But we don't actually get picked up till 6:30, so I've got a few hours to sit and read for the rest of the day. I got a bit too much sun yesterday and I got a bit sunburnt, so my plan is to kind of stay in today and just enjoy like the sun through a window, basically. But yeah, 5 stars, what a great book, and I'm very excited to enjoy that, like to start the next one and see the conclusion to the series. But yeah, I'll leave you there and I'll check back in once I've finished the pages. I think I've got about 61 pages left, 62 pages left to read for the day, so I'm sure I'll get more done though.
Okay, great. Under the golden light, moon moving slow, feeling so right there. Footsteps, rhythm in the air. In this summer heat, we don't care.
Hey guys, as you can see, I am now back in the UK. I'm sure you can probably hear it. I'm sure no one has missed the traffic outside my window, but I am now back in the UK. I didn't, oh gosh, my poor hair. I actually need to like get up today and shower and sort myself out because I'm still wearing the travel from yesterday. And if you know what I mean by that, you'll know how disgraceful it is. But I thought I'd check in about today's pages. So today we need to read 139 pages. We have 171 pages left in Bad Blood. Now, there's also the 12 novella included in this like book. So my Kindle is saying I've got about 5 hours of reading left. However, I've worked out that the rest of the Bad Blood book is about 3 hours, and then the novella is kind of the rest of it. So my aim today is to finish Bad Blood, and then we can finish the week off tomorrow with the novella. Obviously, if I get around to reading the novella today as well, that's fine, and then we can start a new book tomorrow or carry on with Taken From Her Home. So we shall see. But basically, my 139 pages will be finishing off the book. I am on page 202, so that would take us to 341 pages anyway, and the actual book is 373, so we're doing all right. I'm definitely rating this one 5-star. This one is the finale of the series. The 12 is kind of, I think it's like a prequel slash like future, I'm not sure, but I think it's like seeing them when they were 12 and then maybe now. Like I say, I'm not 100% sure, but very excited to finish this or to continue this on. I need to see how they wrap up this book. I'm very intrigued. I'm over halfway now, so I feel it's going to be relatively easy to smash through the rest of the book and get things done. I am having a proper bed rot day today. I am so tired. I don't know whether I said yesterday that I had a really late flight. I ended up landing about 1, which meant I got back here about 3, and I'm just so tired. It's not even like I didn't sleep that much. I still slept 7 hours and I've rested a lot today, but I just am tired from all the traveling and everything like that. And it's a 2-hour time difference, but for some reason that's really like thrown me out, because obviously when we landed and I got back here at 3, it was 5 o'clock there, so I feel like I've really gone through the night. So we shall see, but I'm gonna try and I am gonna get my pages done today. I do need to unpack and stuff like that, so I might not get them done until later, and if that's the case then I will check back in tomorrow. But I just wanted to do this intro clip because otherwise I would never do any. But I am going to sit down now and do some reading, so I will let you know how much I read kind of in this next section, and then I need to do some unpacking. I need to shower and just kind of refresh myself ready for work tomorrow and potentially, and yeah, just figuring some things out as well with like upcoming videos and stuff. Being back here, reading a lot on holidays really helped with what I need to read and stuff like that on my TBR for this month, and so it means I've already started pre-thinking about what I want to get read for next month, because we're only halfway through May now and I've only got 1 book left on my TBR, which is The Midnight Library, and that is also for a video for next month. And then I've got a few other books that have already been picked out for next month's videos, so I'm going to start reading them towards the end of May, and then maybe we can have a bit of a fun TBR for May where we don't have many books that need like a set TBR, and then June, July and August I've got because I've like planned what videos I'm doing, they've got very mood ready videos in, so sorry about that noise, but basically so I can read whatever I want. And I'm gonna go now so I can finish off reading. It is now Friday, so yesterday I finished Bad Blood, and yeah, that ending absolutely broke me. Like, I have been kind of emotionally spent this week because of being away on my own for the first time. I was quite anxious about that, and then flying makes me anxious, so I was anxious about that, and then I got in really late, so I was really tired, and then I read that ending, and honestly the last like 5 or 6 chapters I cried through the whole thing, like sobbing. So that's now emotionally spent me, but I gave it 5 stars. I thought that book was incredible. I thought the series as a whole has been incredible, and today we're going to finish it off by reading the 12 novella. I have 134 pages today, and the 12 novella is 128, I believe. Now, I know if I said to you guys like I'm going to read that and then the last 6 pages I'm not going to bother, it will be okay. Like, you guys will be fine with that because I have read considerably more than the pages that were required. But I am in the middle of Noughts and Crosses, the audiobook, so I could read like another chapter from there physically, or I could start my next book, which I'm reading for a different video. So I could just read those 6 pages and then talk about that in a different video. So I haven't quite decided what book I'm going to start, or whether I'm going to just start a fluffy rom-com, a quick fluffy rom-com, because honestly, these books have sent me, like, my anxiety's been through the roof, and I think it's because they're thrillers, and just with everything else going on, they've really, like, maxed me out, I think. I know my next couple of books, which I was going to pick up, are thrillers, because I need to read them for a video, and I definitely think I'm going to have to read something slightly different before then. But yeah, so we'll decide what to do then. But I have started the 12 novella this morning, and so far so good. I'm not sure how it will fare in terms of the books, but the natural series I absolutely love and would highly recommend. So I'm going to get back to reading and check in with you guys later.
A summer unknown.
Yes, it's 3:20 in the afternoon, and yes, I'm still in my pyjamas, but we're going to ignore that fact. We're also going to ignore the fact that I checked in with you guys this morning saying how many pages and everything that I had to read, and I've read about 20. Yeah, I'm definitely in a bit of a hole of YouTube and my phone, so I'm hoping this unboxing's going to kind of reignite the spark for me. I got my book of the month, or not book of the month, my Indecent book box book for May, whilst I was on holiday. And full transparency, I have had kind of what's in the box spoiled for me, I guess, because I am in the reps group, which I don't get, I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but because I'm in the reps group, I get a percentage off when I order it. But I also have a discount code for you guys, which is TIBCLAURENH. It's always linked down in all my description boxes down below, so the code's always there for you. But I absolutely love this book box. So let me move the camera over. So I haven't ever subscribed to a book box, but I saw this one and it's indie. It's kind of like spicy romance, and it's UK based, which for me is a tick tick tick. So let's open this up. Obviously it comes in a cute little box. I've demolished it because I've taken my address off there, but let's pull tab. I'm filming this at such an awkward angle, and we've ruined the pull tab. I don't know why I'm filming it at this angle. Yay! Okay, let me try and readjust the camera and see if that's fun. My books is here, so when we open it up, oh, it smells incredible. This is what we got this month. We have, oh, some wax melts, and I think the scent is Fireside, Smoke and Embers. It's handcrafted soy wax bar. The good thing about this box as well is if you're vegan, it is vegan friendly because some of the subscribers are vegan, so Morgan does her best to make sure it's like caters for everyone. Honestly, if you could smell this, I feel like it just smells like Christmas. I don't know how to describe it. It smells incredible. I cannot wait to get back home to Plymouth because I've got my wax melt back home. I'm not allowed it here. So then let's get this out. So I fear mine might become slightly disheveled. So what have I got? Oh, we've got a mixed berry hydration enhance with added magnesium for the evening. Nighttime one. Can I drink it? That's the thing, because I've got an apple allergy. Okay, strawberry blackberry, lemon balm. Ooh. Yay, I can drink it. Oh, I might have that tonight. I've literally been thinking recently that I need to get back on my magnesium game, so that's gonna help. I know I need to buy like the actual supplements, but that will help. So we got a cutesy little, book club, little romantasy book club bookmark, which is cute. That's magnetic, I believe. She's literally so cute. Like, some things arrive sometimes and they're not quite what she had envisioned, and so she'll take her time to make them all perfect. Yeah, it's a little magnet. How cute. And we've got a milk and vanilla vegan chocolate, so that should be, I'm interested to try that. I've tried vegan chocolate before and not a fan, but hopefully this one will be good. Then what else we got in here? Oh, we've got our signed book sticker, book plate. And then, oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally give these to my mum. They're so cute. You get little seeds with it. So cute, some little seeds. I just want to make sure nothing else has fallen out. I don't think it has, but no. So now let's open up the book. There's the sticker. That I knew there was a sticker. How cute is that? Honestly, I'm so glad we get stickers because I need to like up my Kindle game. This wrapping paper as well is stunning. So the book of the month this month is Pocket of Lies. It's another book in a series. This is the second book she's given us, which is book one of a series. And you know what I'm like, guys. I'm trying to get my series down. But what I have decided with both this one and Cryptic Pursuit, I'm not adding them onto my series tracker until I've read them. Because if I don't like them, then, or I'm not like vibing with them, then I'm not going to continue on the series. So I will read them first, and then obviously if I like them, I'll add them on. But this is a romantasy by R.A. Sandpiper, A Pocket of Lies. So the back says, a blood-bound and penniless exiled into cursed lands hunted by death. When the thief Sari suffers a humiliating robbery, she has one day to pay off an ugly debt. Her solution? Abduct and impersonate a foreign princess at the royal ball, but the wickedly handsome Lord of the Wasteland, Cole, has gate-crashed the party to find the princess she's pretending to be. And worse, his bodyguards are the same ones who robbed her the night before. With Suri's knife lodged in Cole's right-hand man, stolen trinkets in her pockets, and now her kidnapped princess missing, she can't outrun the law. The king exiles her with one condition: assassinate Cole, and all is forgiven. But Cole has promised his own brutal revenge against her if his wastelands don't kill her first. This is a gorgeous book, like the actual pages and everything like that. So, looks like book 2 is out. I don't know how many books are in this story, but it's just under 350 pages. I'm gonna have to look this up and see how many, we've got a map, how gorgeous, and see how many books are in this series. But it looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So that is our book. I'm gonna go and quickly see how many books are in the series, and then I will let you know. Okay, so on Goodreads, it has 3 books in the series. I don't know whether that means that that's the series finished, but you've got A Pocket of Lies, A Promise of Blood, and A Calming of Souls. I don't know whether that's, if it's a trilogy or not, but it's quite good. It's got quite a high average. I'm not sure. We shall see, we shall see. I will have a look on Amazon as well. Yeah, so with looking on Amazon and looking at the 3rd book, it is a trilogy. So there's 3 books and they're all available on Kindle Unlimited as well. So that's obviously really good, especially with fantasy. I find it's probably easier to read on my Kindle because I'm not a fantasy reader and I prefer reading on my Kindle. But I'm gonna actually go and get ready for the day and hopefully go and get my nails done. This is not looking great. My hair I've literally just thrown up, so I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to film this quickly. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, I didn't film an update on yesterday because it is Saturday now, and I didn't film an update for Friday's pages because I didn't reach them. I was shocking. I think I read about 20 pages, 20, 30 pages. I just kind of being back in the UK and just not feeling myself. I was in a bit of a rut, and then I was like, okay, I'll get into bed and I will finish off the 12 novella, and then I'm happy not doing the 6 pages basically. And I didn't finish the 12 novella. I started and I was just so tired and I just didn't. But I did kind of make a promise that before I sat down and did this wrap up, I was going to finish the 12 novella. So I have sat down today and finished them. So I've kind of made up my pages. And then the 6 extra pages, I listened to some of my audiobook. I obviously read more throughout the week. So I feel like those 6 extra pages we can kind of, yes, I failed Friday, but you know, you win some, you lose some. But I'm gonna do a wrap up now of the books that we read in this video. It's a bit of a boring one really, but we'll go through them. So I'll pass you on to me doing my wrap up. Okay, so our wrap up. Like I just said, it is a bit of a boring one because obviously with the pickups of the pages, and also do my 24-hour readathon on the weekend, I assumed I would get through a bit more of one of these books in the readathon. So I assumed I would kind of finish off, say, one of them and then get through the other one and then maybe start on a different book as well. But obviously that hasn't been the case. I have just read these books this week. So we read All In, which is the third book in the Natural series. This wrap-up's going to have to be a little bit boring because I can't tell you too much, but you're kind of focusing more on Sloane, who within the Naturals focuses on the numbers side of things more. And I really enjoyed this book. I think I gave it a 4 stars. I will put it on the screen because I have forgotten all my ratings, literally sitting down to, I filmed the outro for this video and the 24-hour readathon, which you would have just seen, and I've forgotten all my ratings, but I think I gave this one 4 stars. I do find sometimes within these books, a lot of the lore and things about the characters are being redescribed constantly, and it's not an interconnected standalone. These are a continuous series, so I don't understand why a lot of their abilities are being re-explained, but once you get past that point, it's easier to digest. And I did really enjoy this book. I liked the premise, I liked the plot line, I liked the case that they were investigating. I love Sloane, so I did really enjoy that, and it kind of led us on to the next book really nicely. And so going into Bad Blood, it's the final book in the series. You're tying up all the plot holes that have been left, so you have one continuous plot point based on Cassie, who, if you don't know, her mum was murdered years ago when she was younger, and so throughout the books you're kind of wondering whether they're going to figure that out. And this book kind of ties it all in nicely, and it's a very interesting read. I loved this book. This book, I would say, was my favourite in the Natural series. I gave this one 5 stars. The ending, I cried from about chapter 58, 59 through to the end. I was sobbing, like absolutely sobbing. It broke my heart, but I loved it. I did really enjoy it. I liked how it ended, and I liked kind of the twists and the turns, and how you got answers to more than just the mum case. You got answers to a few of the other cases that kind of were interwoven, or a few of the other details that you found out about the other characters in the book as well. You got answers to. You learned a lot more about Leah, which I absolutely love because I feel like she is just incredible. And you also learned a lot more about Michael and kind of his background, and saw a bit more from his family. You met a new character who is also potentially having some sort of ability, and she was lovely. And then moving on from this, you go into the novella, which actually is included in the back of this book. So you finish off Bad Blood and then you move on to the novella 12. And this novella, was it needed? No. Did I enjoy it? Yes. I like to see moved on with their life a little bit more. It's a few years later. You get to see one of the other younger characters in the book that gets introduced in Bad Blood, and you get to see a bit more about her and how she's doing. You see all of the characters age 12. You also it's not just like a fluffy novella where you see all the characters age 12 and what they're doing now. There is a case that they're solving throughout this. The only thing I will say is you don't get to see a lot of a few of the characters, and there's one character in particular which you don't see a lot of. But what I have enjoyed about this series over the Inheritance games is there was a love triangle in book 1, but that is where it ends, whereas in the Inheritance games it was a bit flippy floppy for a few books, and I just don't like that. I like how Cassie kind of makes up her mind and she stays with that, and I did really enjoy that. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Basically, it's been like finishing off the Natural series with me, but I finished this book and I couldn't not go into this book. And then when I only had like one day left and the pages amounted up, I just wanted to finish off 12, and then that marked off another series in my kind of like series vlog or series tracker. So that was really good, and I did really enjoy my time with both the books, or all the books. But thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know down below if you want to see this again, or whether you want to see me swap my hours on my phone for reading time during the day. I feel like if I did that, it would have to be in summer, because absolutely no way would I be able to do that on work, because I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I'm on my phone so much. I also feel like sometimes I'd have to get rid of my maps time out of that, because a lot of the time it says I'm on my phone for a long time, and I have to drive to and from work and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.